Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. In today's sewing tutorial, I'll be sharing with you how I made this invisible zip. I use an invisible zipper foot, so if you don't have one, you need to get one. That's the only way you can get your invisible zip very clean like this. Can you see? It's very simple and is beginner friendly, and if this is what you're looking for, then continue watching till the end to see how I made it. I'm going to be sharing all my sewing tips and tricks I use in sewing invisible zip. If you skip any part of this video, you're on your own. No, you're on a long thing. Make sure you watch till the end to see all the sewing tips and tricks in sewing this. If this is your first time coming across my channel, consider subscribing and join this community. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys. I appreciate your comments. I'm seeing all of them. Thank you. Now let's start with this sewing tutorial. So this is the invisible zip I'm going to be attaching to this. I've used this invisible zip before, but I'm going to use it for the purpose of this sewing tutorial. Now there are several protocols to fixing an invisible zip. Iron it, do this one, do that one. I've tried all those protocols and I don't like protocols when it comes to sewing. So guys, I'll just go straight to the main what works for me anyways. So I like to use invisible foots. You actually need an invisible zipper foot. Whether you're working with industrial machine or you're using butterfly, which is that domestic one. I don't know how to use that machine anyways. So it's the same protocol. Just make sure you use, if you don't have it, ask them for invisible zipper foot. They should have for domestic, but this one is for industrial. So I'll go ahead and remove the normal machine foot, and I'm going to insert this zipper foot. In case there are different types of invisible zipper, this one is the left one and this one is the right one. Can you see the hole? This hole is on this side, and you can notice this one is on the other one on the other side, and there are some that comes with the hole on the two sides. I think in domestic machines comes with the two sides, one hole here, one the other side. So you use the one that you prefer. So first of all, you're going to measure out how long you want your zipper to be. Let me say you want it to be 9 inches. You just go ahead and mark it. This is where you want the invisible zip to stop. So I'll go ahead and bring the skirt that I want to attach an invisible zipper to. So first, this is the right side. One of the protocols I told you guys is you're supposed to iron an interface in here. But guys, some protocols I break, some rules I break them. So I'm just going to place my invisible zip here. Okay, I'm supposed to mark this in front, not at the back. I'm supposed to mark this in front this way. So here, because this is the side you will see. So this is where you're supposed to mark. Now you have made 9 inches, but make sure the length of what you have not closed this place. Even if you close it, you have to leave some allowance. I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, by the time we go on, so I'm going to place this like this, and I'm going to first of all run a normal, it's called a basting stitch, but most times I like to come very close so that even if you open it, you will not see the basting stitch. So I'll sew in here. Remember, if you have left 1 inch for your sewing allowance, for your zipper allowance, make sure that's what you use. That's why I always tell you guys I like to use 1/2 inch, because zippers come with 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So I don't know the need to add 1 inch when your zipper is already ½ inch. Anyway, this is for me, so I'll go ahead and continue with this. So see where my chalk is, that's where I'm going to stop. At this point, or even before now, you're supposed to have pinned this down, but guys, this is part of the protocols that I don't like to follow. I like to break it, because for me I don't really know the use. So what I do is align the edge to the edge of the zipper foot. I will align it like this, and I'm going to hold it, you know, just hold it till the place where you have marked the line where you're supposed to stop. So when you make sure this aligns, if you have a cut, if you have a cut on the waist, if you have a cut anywhere, you make sure they align. So you're going to place it like this and start where that place you marked. You can go ahead and remove the zipper so it's not disturbing you. If you're a beginner, you can decide to pin this down before you start sewing. So maybe because I'm used to this. So now I'm going to sew this to make it an invisible zip. So you go ahead and open up this. Can you see? Look, this is black, so you might not see it. So where I have sewn before is here. I have opened this up, and I'm going to make sure my invisible zipper foot comes close to this place. As I'm going along, I'll be pushing this open so that I can come in as much as possible. See guys, let me tell you guys the truth. If you don't push this open, no matter what you sew, your invisible zip will not be invisible. You must push this thing open. You must push the teeth open. So when you get to that place, remember to overlock it, back stitch it. If I close this now, you will notice that this place, that side, that teeth has closed up. Can you see? So I'll go ahead and also open this up and do the same thing to the other side. Make sure you backstitch at the end. Make sure your zip is not catching any thread. You remove all threads, or else it will hook your invisible zip. Can you see? Can you see how invisible the thing is? You can't see my zip anymore. So those protocols, I don't take them. Now the final measure that you have to take, you have to now bring this out like this. You must have closed your invisible zip. Then you come this way, align it properly below. Just align it properly below. Depending on where your invisible zip is facing, you're going to go ahead and close this properly. You close it properly so that you don't have any fold, and you're going to place it into this place. So if you notice now, you will see that this fabric is longer than this one. Can you see? So this is where you have to make sure this is not longer than it. So make sure they are equal, and you join it and sew it, come close to where you have started your stitches from. So I'm going to align them together like that. With the 1/2 inch I have added there, I'm going to sew this close. So as I'm sewing it, I'm coming close to where I was sewing before. Once I'm done, see, you can't tell where my invisible zip stopped or where it started. I hope you guys can see this very well. I don't even know where it is until I open my zip. Can you see? Can you see how clean it is? So you just go ahead and open this like this. Okay, this is where it stopped. I was thinking it stopped somewhere here. Okay, so can you see how clean it is? Can you see? My skirt is actually very big, so it's very heavy for me to move this. So guys, I have come to the end of this tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.